Everything out of your mouth has been a lie. All of it!
I'm sorry, like... Serious. This is very serious, okay? Very, very serious, but like... Everything out of your mouth has been a lie! The more this guy talks, the more I start thinking this is some sort of like an on-stage play, you know? Why should I let you have what you want? Everything out of your mouth is a lie! Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another new episode of Link Click. I believe we are on episode 6. Indeed, we are on episode 6. We're like halfway through the season already. God fucking damn it. But honestly, I have to say this. Link Click is probably the only show right now that I'm enjoying immensely. Just finished Invincible Season 2. I mean, that was good, I guess. But these other shows, they don't have the type of writing that is clean and immaculate, where there's no dumbass problems, or like there's no logic errors, there's no real like issues with anything. Like if a character does something stupid, at least it's like somewhat maybe understandable. Like the only problem maybe that I would say that the show has had so far is maybe last episode, where we had a lot of domestic abuse going on. In that episode, basically, you know, I asked the question of, if the woman is getting beaten up already, like physically, multiple times, like why would she stay? And I'm not talking about the manipulation or anything, you know? Mainly I was just talking about, like, my argument, my logic is, if someone's beating me up, I don't care if it's my partner or not, I'm gonna leave the situation, right? Like, if they're hurting me physically, there's no excuse. Like, there's nothing you can say that will excuse physical violence. It just, there's nothing. At least that's my thought process. So it's like, to me, it's like, why would she stay with the guy? Like, she's free to go to the police and stuff, but like, why would she stay with the guy if she was like choked out, right? Because it was pretty obvious that you know, the mother was you know, wearing a scarf from a previous time when she probably got choked out by the husband, right? So it's like if you've already had physical violence incidents, like, I'm sorry, but like, I don't see why anybody would stay in that situation. That's maybe the only illogical thing that I've seen in the show thus far, maybe. And even that can maybe somehow kinda can be maybe-ish, somewhat kinda be explained, maybe. Unlikely though. But here we are again. I mean, last episode left us off with a massive cliffhanger. In the past, something happened. Now Chung basically came out of it and is meeting with the culprit, or at least who we think is the serial killer with the power, but we don't know yet. In any case, let's just jump into it, shall we? Let's just jump into it. I cannot wait for this. I cannot wait. God, what am I gonna do when the show ends, bro? Even if there's gonna be a new season, it's like I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait, bro.
What do you do when he's hurting your mom?
He always yells at us to get out. What can we do?
So you hide? I understand that. You're afraid, and your mom would want you to be safe. It sounds like your mom's just
Whoa.
You know, people aren't all that different from animals. Some are predators.
Okay, first off, something I have to mention. The voice does not fit the kid at all. Like, let's be honest here, it does not fit.
I told you his nice guy thing was just an act.
Well, please keep it down, or I'll have to call the cops.
Some people are afraid of being eaten.
I also want to mention real quick, there's no way that's Chung, right? In the past. The kid. In the previous flashback, they showed his hair, because I was going based off the hair, right? So, like, I mean, there isn't really much else to go off of. but I was going based off of the hair color, and it was definitely like dark blue. It was blue, very clearly blue. But now, you see, in this flashback, it was pretty black.
So they run and hide from everyone.
So now all of a sudden I'm like, wait, is that Chung? Makes sense why, so yeah, I'm guessing in the present time, the pink hair individual is probably the brother. And that's why the killer, the guy, keeps calling him a friend. Because they were friends, like childhood friends, I guess, maybe.
Why should you get what you want? Huh? Why you? You made me a punchline! I'll die before I let you take anything else from me!
Okay, what happens here? What happens here?
Someone
Oh, God damn
killed
it.
and eaten everything. But not everyone stays the same as they were born. Some people will evolve, become something new. They're the ones who hunt predators
Okay, yeah, I kind of had a feeling something like this was gonna happen.
and protect. What kind of person do you want to be when you grow up?
Okay, let's predict some things, okay? Let's think about what's gonna happen. So, the kid, the boy, got hit in the head, okay. Did that turn him into a serial killer? Maybe? Maybe? Huh? Maybe? Yeah? Huh? I definitely think, like, I'm not entirely sure yet. As I said last episode, if the reveal of the name, when, you know, the hood came off and then the pink-haired one, was saying to Chung, like, my name is this. Like, if that was supposed to be the reveal of that it was the brother, I don't really know, because I kind of don't know their names, so it's like, I'm not trying to be sexist or racist or a misogynist or whatever the fuck, right? But, like, Jesus, I don't know if that was a guy name or a girl name, so, it is what it is, right? So right now I still have the question of, was that the boy or girl, and honestly, with anime, you never really know, and the voice kind of sounded like it could be either one, so it's like, I don't fucking know. But I think it makes more sense, actually, for it to be the brother with the whole friend thing, especially if they were friends when they were children. I mean, Okay, so that name was not the name that the current one had said, I'm pretty sure. I didn't really write the name down that he... never mind. We'll see.
You didn't have to rush at me like that. I was only trying to scare you so I could make a point.
Say something! I'm fine, Mom.
You! This is your fault.
Oh, of course it
I
is.
wanted this to happen, but no! You just had to keep pushing me! Like with this! I'd kill myself for you! Meanwhile, you're trying to build a life without me! You won't even tell me who took the picture!
What? No one took it! Look, you can see for yourself the camera has a timer!
And why should I? Everything out of your mouth has been a lie. All of it!
I'm sorry, like... Serious. This is very serious, okay? Very, very serious, but like... Everything out of your mouth has been a lie! The more this guy talks, the more I start thinking this is some sort of like an on-stage play, Why should I let you have what you want? Everything out of your mouth is a lie! Okay. Shit. Jesus, bro.
Go and get the picture. I should be trying to save her, not a damn picture. The cost is too great. Without that photo, our present is gone.
Admit if you're trying to replace me! Hey, Gigi, give that to me. I said give it! You even turned my children against me! Do you have any idea how much I've sacrificed for this family?
I'm sorry. I couldn't see this coming. I wouldn't have let you go if I had.
Oh no, we're not done. You're gonna stay there and learn your lesson.
Let me predict something. Let me predict what's gonna happen. Because we have the information already that the mother has died, but so has the father. What happened? How did the father die? Most likely, I'm thinking, the mother gets killed by the father. You know, beaten to death or something. And then the brother goes and kills the father. Most likely. Or something.
Father chased it into the night. He chased.
All through the night, he chased, never stopping to rest. Shh. That's enough for now. It's time for bed. You too, Shishi. See you tomorrow.
Hey, Mom. Do the siblings in your story ever find their way back home?
I would. I would. That's ominous, though. Why wouldn't she just lie and say, yeah, of course?
Had enough? Well, have you?
Jesus, bro.
Yes, hello?
You see that?
Report a crime. My next door neighbor is beating
Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? So, like, my thought process is that picture, right? That picture where the kid and the mother are both on it, right? And it was taken with a timer. So who actually, like, you would think, right? You would think, I was gonna say you would think that the mother would set up the camera, because this is a small child. They don't know how to set up a timer. Like, what? Right? But I think we saw the kid, back away from the camera and then go into the shot. So I guess maybe the kid did set up the timer? But I was thinking that because it was taken with a timer and no one actually was there taking the picture, right? Maybe you get a choice of who you can, like, possess or something along those lines. So, and that's why, right, in like 2 episodes ago, when we saw the mother for the first time, like, and we didn't see her eyes for a while, I was like, well, what if she's also possessed? And now, all of a sudden, bam, 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 she starts to fight back. Like, she was getting beat up very, very badly, and all of a sudden, she's now fighting back? What? I mean, it could be that she just, she grew some balls, sure, but maybe someone else was possessing the mother all along, and now decides, hey, it's time to fucking kick this guy's ass. Maybe, eh? Or I'm just completely overthinking, which could also be possible.
That was your last goddamn mistake, you worthless piece of trash. Get out! I tried to give you a chance, but now you've gone past the point of forgiveness.
Oh?
I'm gonna remind
See,
you,
this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking, right? All of a sudden, it's almost like she snapped. But we know that in this show, it could very well be that someone just took over her body. Right?
You stupid bitch.
Come on, show me the face. Show me the face. Come on. I want to see the eyes.
So Joshua,
What'd you learn?
what happened? You stopped responding.
Don't really know. 1 minute everything went black. Now I'm here. And that's it.
How is that? Don't you control when you leave?
Yeah, but I clap like how I go in. And I might not have... My last memory doesn't make sense. I was looking at Shishi's dad, but it was like I was in her mother's body. The rest is
What? I'm trying to think how this makes sense. It has to do something with the fact that the mother can also be possessed because she was in the picture and was taken with a timer. There has to be something along those lines. I'm legitimately thinking that someone, the killer most likely, had taken over the mother's body. Or something. Like, there's gotta be something. But then why would...
Is that it?
Why would he start seeing
What did you
things
learn?
from the
Anything
mother's
that's helpful?
perspective all of a sudden?
Captain,
It's like, what the
please be
fuck is
patient.
going...
He needs time to recover.
God, I love the show, man.
I'll consolidate everything that we know so far.
And the show is just so fucking good.
Confirm it's
Making
her.
me think,
The report said she and her husband were both found dead in their apartment.
who
The neighbor
killed...
had called the police.
Okay, if she killed... If the mother ended up killing the husband, right? Who killed her? Did she kill herself?
He said they'd been fighting, and he was worried that Leolan's life was in danger. They died shortly after the call. Forensics showed that Leolan killed her husband with a blow to the head from a hammer. Leolan died from a stab wound to the abdomen. Their children...
Oh. So, yeah. She killed the husband with a hammer and then stabbed herself.
Li Tianxian and his twin sister, Li Tianxie, were found in the apartment.
That sounds like what I saw, but it doesn't line up.
Wait.
Liu Lan was being abused for years. Why suddenly fight back?
Who knows? You're left right.
Why? Why indeed, right? Why indeed? Also, if she was abused for years, I'm sorry, but like that's some bull honky. You know, like why would anybody stay in that in that circumstance? But more importantly, all of a sudden, why would she all of a sudden fight back? I wonder why.
Before, probably hit a breaking point.
Hey, what about the two children? They knew about the photograph. Maybe one of them could help us out.
That's a dead end. If we had files, they're gone. They've been ghosts since their parents' deaths. Wait, there's an informant, but you're the only one they'll talk to. Says they know the truth.
Me?
Yes, they're waiting for you at the station.
Then let's go.
Hey, wait a second. Something about this feels off. You should be careful.
It's a police station. What could happen? Don't worry.
And we've all... Unless... We've only seen one of the siblings. As far as we know. So what happened to the other one?
Xiaoling, keep an eye on him for me. Just in case.
Shit, this is so
You need to be
mysterious.
careful, too.
Fucking love
What's
this shit.
going up there?
We've been trying to see what we could learn before you arrived, but she made it clear that she will not talk to anyone unless it's you. She won't remove her mask or let us take anything we could use for a background check. Hell, we had to remove all the
Bro.
monitoring devices in the room before she'd say anything.
But then how did you know that she was a witness if she wouldn't say anything until you removed the... You know? Like, huh? How is that possible? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Maybe she wrote it down or something, who knows?
Right. Let's get you bugged, Kay?
Shouldn't I have something so I can hear you? Maybe an earpiece?
That's harder to hide. And she walked in here not trusting us. I'm sorry. It's too risky.
All right. You got me. Can I at least know your name?
Sure. It's Li Tenxie.
Lee.
Tianxie?
It's been a long time coming. Good to meet you. First, get rid of whatever they hit on you.
It can't be. Bring me everything you found on Li Tianxie.
Everything we have is right here.
That's it. There's nothing else on me.
Really? How considerate of you. I'd still like to check for myself.
Bro. Bruh.
All right. Seems like you're trustworthy enough.
The mask
Hold on to
is...
this.
Why the mask? I'm still thinking that... Because whenever someone is wearing a mask, when they don't have to, in a show about mysteries and shit, I'm thinking they're trying to hide their identity. And I mean, this is very like... All you need to do is just... Especially if you can... If you're kind of like skinny guy, put on a very obviously girly, you know, pink hair, like pigtail, like you know, obviously like a very female centric outfit, and then put on a mask, and you might be able to pass as a girl. So I'm just saying this could very well be the brother.
Station?
Every game has to be a fair give and take, so now I'm giving. You've played games before, right?
It's you.
And now, we get to reset the board.
So she's the one who's been controlling people. But I thought she was mute. I'm sorry for what happened. I wish...
Happened? How would you know anything that's happened to me? You did flinch when you heard my name. I see. You know something at the very least. Which begs the question, how do you know?
Crap. I have no way of knowing if this is Li Tianxia or if she's possessed.
True.
It's too dangerous to mention how I actually learned about what happened. I'll have to think of how the police might already know.
I said don't lie. Seems your first punishment wasn't enough to get you to stop cheating. See, you can fool me, but she sees right through you.
No. I still don't know how she knew I was lying last time. I can't risk doing it again.
Go on then. Don't leave me waiting.
I know about your past because of that photograph you gave to us.
There. Isn't the truth refreshing? Speaking of, this was a big step forward. We should celebrate with a soda.
Huh?
Thanks.
I'm confused.
I got 3 cans.
Thank you. I really appreciate this.
She is not what I expected.
Hey, if you don't mind me asking, why do you wear that mask? Look, no judgment. Just curious. It looks uncomfortable, especially in such a stuffy...
They're having a nice little moment here, sure, except for the fact that she's been killing people. And I'm just gonna... I'm gonna say she for now, because, you know, even if it turns out to be the brother, it's like... It's easier this way, right? Just to keep track. But like, as I said, they're having this nice little moment, and yet, at the same time, she's been killing people, bro. Serial killer, by the way.
The world is different for me. I don't know why, but since I was a kid, I've always been sensitive to things others aren't. A light breeze sounds like screaming in my ears. Dog barks are painful. Even a puppy sounds like a roaring monster. And when people look at me, it feels like ants are crawling underneath my skin. I'm always tense. It kept me from speaking for a long time. My mom did her best to help me.
That's amazing. Great job, Shishi.
It seemed impossible. But little by little, the world stopped hurting so much. Until that night.
It wouldn't help Shishi anyway.
Lost everything after that. Now the only way I feel safe is if I cover up as much of my body as I possibly can. I'm tired of people looking at me and seeing a freak when I'm just trying to survive.
This... Nope. Nope.
I think you're a freak.
Nope. Nope. Crocodile tears. I can tell from a mile away. Don't even try it, bro. How do I know? There's no way she came here. There's no way she's been killing people. Like a serial killer. Jumping into people's bodies and killing them. And she comes here with an obvious plan of some sort. And now she like goes into her backstory all of a sudden and starts crying and like being all emotional. Like, yeah, fucking right, bro. There's no fucking way.
Sorry. Then you should make it up to me.
What is it now?
Hell no, brother.
the soda went right through her, and now she needs the restroom.
What's going on?
About that, she's still kind of skittish. So yeah, it's best if it's just me.
The end.
I can show them.
Stay with them until they're both back in the room, and keep your guard up. She may try something.
Well, she's obviously gonna try something.
This way.
What is the plan? It's so hard to tell. What's going on?
Hold on. Do me a favor. Will you answer my question first?
Yeah, I guess.
I wouldn't have sent her in alone if I doubted her.
It's just Li Tianxi is whispering something, but I can't make it out.
I hear it too. I'm sure Officer Wong will fill us in.
What does that say?
What?
Is she?
Speak up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The music is giving me anxiety. Oh god.
One more time.
I said,
Chen Jin was lead on the case? That's no coincidence. The case was the same year he left the Force.
What? God damn this show.
you showed up right after we left the room. And you knew the exact reason why I asked to leave. So who else is listening, officer?
Damn it. She caught us. This is my fault. I sent Wang Juan in way too early. But why tip her hand? Is she still connected to Chen Jin somehow?
Oh my god, this is so tense, bro. Like, you know there's some sort of plan.
Strings on all of this. But to what end?
I love this shit.
Captain, I'm gonna
I love the
go
whole,
and
like, smart,
I'll come to
basically like the Ellen Light dynamic, you know? Like, like, the evil people are making a plan, and then the good guys have to, while the plan is going on, they have to figure out what's going
The
on.
window was out. Thought that maybe he had an accident.
What the fuck?
We've secured the room, but he's not here.
Right. It's time to go. I won't be losing so easily this time around.
Officer Wong! Captain Xiao? No one's here. They're gone.
It's Wang Juan. She took them. I'm going after her.
Officer Wong?
What in the world is happening here?
She took them. But why? It doesn't make sense. Where would she go?
No time to wonder. First we get them back. Then we get some answers.
What the fuck is going on, bro? This is probably this, bro. This episode has been the most confusing episode of Link Click so far. I'm not gonna lie, and it's perfect. It is so good because shit like this is like, it's so confusing, but you can tell that there's like multiple things going on. Most people would look at this and be like, dude, shit episode. Didn't understand what was going on. It was so confusing, so weird, like, and yet I'm like, bro, you can tell like there's multiple like things going on 100%. There's things that we're not seeing, like most likely Lee, I guess we'll call her Lee for now. Probably Lee and Chung probably said something somewhere, and then they came up with some sort of like plan. Where Chung is just kind of going along with what's going on, and yet here we see Chung leading. So what's going on here? Is Chung possessed? Can he be possessed? Another thing that I thought while we saw where is it? This. When we saw this, right? When we saw this, right? We're looking at the officer, and they're like, "What the hell is she doing? What's going on?" I'm thinking, is it possible And bear in mind, remember the episode where I think it might have been, fuck, when was this? Season 1 episode, I don't remember what episode it was. It was the episode with the child, the kidnapping, right? In that episode, we saw that someone can be possessing, or like, we saw essentially Chung in 2 places at once. He was possessing the kid, and he was physically there, right? So we've established that it is possible for instance, her to be here, right? She can be here physically, and in the future be controlling her, like in the future be controlling her. And not to mention, dude, I didn't even think about this, but holy shit, she could also be from the future, because they can just go into a security camera footage and go there physically. Bro, this is, but yeah, like, essentially the first thing I thought of was if someone all of a sudden becomes a traitor, like her, like the female officer, I'm thinking, well, maybe she got possessed. And if she is the person possessing people, she could literally be possessing multiple people at different points in time. Because, like, if you're in the future, the past is a constant, right? It's always going to be there. So let's say, for instance, as an example, right? I'm trying to like explain what I'm thinking here. 10 hours in the future, you go back into the past, into this scene, into this moment. You take over Chung, let's say, right? Then you go through this scene, and then you go back into you go back out after you've done this scene. You go back out to your present, then you wait, maybe 2 hours have passed or something, and then you go back into the past again, but this time you go into her body, you possess her, and then you go through the scene again, but this time he is also possessed. He is possessed by you 2 hours ago, right? And this is also you. The girl is also you when she was here physically. And it's like all 3 of these could be the same person, her. She could be here physically, and she could be controlling both of these people at different points in time in the future. Like, that's possible. Literally, that is actually possible. Now, do I actually think that that's what's going on? I don't think so, but that's possible, and that's why shit is so fucking confusing. I do think that maybe if anyone's possessed here, it's definitely the female officer. I think Chung might be going along with this for some reason or another, who knows? Maybe he's possessed, I don't know. I mean, fuck. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this episode definitely a very good setup episode. This is the type of episode where you find out what happened for real in like the next episode or 2, and then you can come back and look at this episode again. You probably find like all kinds of different like small details that you're like, oh my god, I can't believe they showed that. Oh, that's when that happened. Oh my god, right? This is one of those like incredible, super confusing setup episodes that will lead into some sort of big like reveal of what happened, what really happened. God, fucking hell, bro. Anyway, regardless, this has been episode 6 of season 2 of Link Click. Shit is so fucking good. It's so fucking good. And what happened with Lou? There was I think that was Lou's, because I was talking at the time, right? So I didn't really, like, exactly pay attention to what happened, but they said that Lou, I think that was Lou's hospital room, and the window was broken, and he was gone, right? So I think that most likely someone probably contacted him, and some sort of plan happened. Or maybe he himself came up with a plan. Maybe he noticed that someone was watching him or something. I don't know. Point is, fuck me, bro. Fuck me. In any case, I hope you enjoyed episode 6. And I'll see you next time.